And as this room fill up, be sure to hit that like button. Sharing is caring. Share this content. Let's continue to grind to shine, baby. Mama said there will be days literally just like this. Life like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Life like this, I wish. Come on with it. Happy Saturday to you all. Remember, and I remember to tell y'all to remember. Yup. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a TEMU boy party? Or journeyman crew? As they say, don't you know that's the sound of the man working on a train? Yeah, come on, baby. It's good morning, it's good afternoon, and it's good evening. From my studios to yours. Let's get it. Five, 4, 3, 2, OMG. Yeah. Yeah. Come on with it.
Jesus, this is your humble servant. Are you shitting me?
Come on with it. Hey, yo, hey, yo. Yeah. What we got, baby? Beans and bologna. All right, come on with it, man. And happy side chick day to all of everybody that my bad. Happy Saturday day to everybody. Man, appreciate everybody for jumping in. The name is Law Nation. Without hesitations nor deviations to the matter, I hope that you guys had a wonderful and a beautiful Valentine's Day, and as well as I hope that the weekend will be blessful and wonderful to you all. Cowboy Nation, we are heading into the ultimate parts of the off season. And they are ice cold cowboy. And shout out to VA Cowboy too, man. I got that dog water you sent me, man. I know I'm gonna be. Oh my goodness! Oh, I just knew I was gonna be able to bring that in. That explain. JV Boy said that explain why Angie isn't here. You better lay off Angie, man. You better lay off of Angie. Okay, you better lay off on all the ladies, man. You know, people probably had to work yesterday, you know, Valentine. And the 15th falls on a great day, the 15th, baby. So come on with it. All right, but neither here nor there. Are we going to be the TEMU boys, or will we be the Dallas Cowboys that set things straight as it relates to, dare I say, the free agency period? Now, we only got $2.90. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but there are things that you can move around. I was reading a report earlier today on Trayvon Diggs. I didn't know that the Cowboys, technically, after this season, they done paid most of his guarantees money. Oh, my gosh. So is there a situation Is there a chance that the Cowboys could be shopping my guy, or, it's hard to sell something that's broken, right, and stooped and try to be built back up again with worn out tools and these sorts. But it's a very situation. Garrett B said, side piece Saturdays. Come on, baby. Oh, my gosh.
Jesus, this is your humble servant, Lord.
I'm on my way to Disney. Shout out to Branday. Make sure which one you going to. If you're going to the one in Cali, I think that's the better one, but the other one is, neither here nor there in Orlando, I believe. But the one in Cali, I think that's the better one. Before we start this show off, man, there's a rapper, Big X the Plug. I've been hit up with multiple, and I mean just that, multiple inquiries, on Big X, the Plug, and they are upset. They are angry. He's supposed to represent Texas, and he did this. Is that something that you guys would give him a pass on? My guy, Cole Cowboy, says, don't ever rep Texas again, bro. How do y'all feel about Big X, the Plug? Should he plug himself on the East Coast now, or that's just all forgiven because he's making some dope music, man, and dope content? How do y'all feel? Because, at the end of the day, y'all know my stance with all of this. I'm just saying, before we get this show on and popping, the one in Cali, appreciate you, Branday. Yeah. Let me know how y'all feel, because at the end of the day, it's crazy. Yeah. So Big X the Plug, Let me know how y'all feel about Big X. Crossed out, okay, Tony Simmons. Oh no.
You must be out your
Big X, you better throw that damn trophy away, bro. Big X. Big. You better take what Ice Spice is taking to be small X the Plug. Slim, some medium X, because at the time right now, you got to explain yourself, dog. Come on, man. So I'm seeing the temperature here, and y'all are angry and upset collectively. All right, cool. All right, just making sure. And appreciate everybody for jumping in. Boy, we got over 100 messages already. We just not starting. Baby, come on. I love it when they submit this information out. Do me another favor, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Share this content. Yeah. Big Sar says he never heard. Come on, man. Now you heard a Big X to Plug now. You can't say you never saw him. You never didn't see him, because you can see him. He's right there. Yeah, the Plug, the plunger. Remember when Thanos said, I don't even know who you are? Ooh, wait. Oh, my goodness, man. Nobody collects bandwagon fans like Phillies. Oh, wow, yeah. But neither here nor there. I mean, how can I get back to the Cowboys conversation here? Okay, I know what I need to do. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to talk about what my guy said. Oh, I thought I had it saved. Hold on. Give me a couple of seconds here. Oh, I thought I had it saved, baby. And I think that my guy Jesse Holly made some good points and some good thought tracks on what we about to say on this next topic. It's funny about our guys in media. Jesse Holly, you know what I'm saying, with no I, and Patrick C, Patrick, he removes his numberings from his name, or letters from his name is always good. But neither here nor there. How do y'all feel about Patrick No C Walker? Jesse with no I, it's all good. But shout out to all my guys. But here we go. While I figured out ways to steal some time. Here's the point with this right here. Players empowerment. That's the titling of this. Man, y'all don't know who Big X is. He out of Dallas or Arlington or somewhere, but shout out to him. He's just not starting his career. I can't play his music because he'll get flagged. But let's listen to this.
This is the first time that Micah said this, and I'm glad that Micah's saying it. And he should say it. He should say it as loud as he possibly can. Let's just say everything goes perfect for him the next 5 years. It's a 10-year career. It's a great career. He'll be a couple more all-pros, and he'll go to the Hall of Fame. And then that's it. No championships, no real competition, no real playoff success, and the Joneses move on. These guys aren't listening. Jerry has been cheap for a very long time. I applaud Micah for saying it. I applaud him for coming out and saying, we need to get better. Put it on him publicly like Jerry puts it on other players publicly when certain things have to come out to play, especially contracts. So for Micah, say it loud. I'm black. No, but say it loud. We need more players. The problem is, I don't think Alma has the hearing aid on. This is the first.
All right. We've been talking about this topic line for a second here. Or for a minute. We need more players. And there are two guys that really, if you look at the thumbnail here, two guys that I have marked right here. Will Hernandez, Raheem Mostert, who's still a 4.3 guy at the age of 42. I don't know how old he is, but he's a long tooth, y'all. Me and him was in high school together, That joker old, But neither here nor there. Raheem, and all jokes aside, is 32. He is a split back. He's for sure not an every down back. As far as the system and the scheme that we're going to be running, we're trying to capture the C gap and get upfield. I wouldn't run Raheem and them inside the A or B gap. I would not do that, no. But I would say this. He's a qualifier of a TEMU selection. Now, Will Hernandez, the person that we're looking at far as offensive lineman, he in fact, have some type of relations with Clayton Adams. Clayton Adams coached him up before when he was playing, and I want to say at the Cardinals. Yeah, he coached him up there. I think that when you talking about someone that's on the open market, a free agent guy, I think that you have to point your arrows. You have to point your arrows at him to see whether or not he will be a selection for you. Because here's the thing, though. The Cowboys on this offensive line, it's been a very, very hard spot for us in these last few years. We have been given the good name of having an offensive line. We have been given the good graces of having an offensive line. But we've been battered and bruised. The last time we had, in fact, a healthy offensive line was 2016. And then that was subjective because you was going back and forth with the guy who needed knee surgeries or had a degenerative knee out of Ron Leary versus La'el Collins. And that was the situation there. 17, we had an injury with my guy, Tyron Smith. I'm just taking y'all down memory lane, filling some unwarranted time here. But Tyron Smith, who was here, there, everywhere, and that birthed the idea of Adrian Claiborne, who played for the Falcons, who destroyed us in 2017. Fast forward into 2018, we had Travis Frederick to get caught up with the packages there. I don't know. Travis Frederick, at the start of the year, he was 330. At the end of the year, he was my size, 205. That brother, he lost so much weight. We thought he was like, hey, he ain't going to make it, y'all, But neither here nor there. we had some crazy years with our offensive line, right? So what I'm getting at, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, offensive line been the talk track for the last 9 to 10 years here. Let me know if I'm lying. We drafted Connor Williams, who had issues. He was a left tackle, moved into guard, and then when he got from here, they put him at center, and he had an all-pro year or something like that with Miami. Who remember Connor Williams, right? He was too light in the britches. But it's been an ongoing thing with offensive linemen. Now that we got a real offensive line coach by the name of Clayton Adams, hopefully these things can be corrected and solidified to a degree. But Will Hernandez, and I know this is a small picture, let me make it larger there. Will Hernandez, I'm not saying that he will fix some things here, but just off of brute strength alone, and you're looking at someone that could be 6'2.5", 335 pounds here, and he's of the age of 28, 29, give or take. I think that you bring him in for a cup of coffee, you break the pool stick in the middle of the table and say, hey, if you want to be here, you fight for that spot. And now you don't have a guy who was on the system last year named Brock Hoffman and any about TJ Bass and all of them, and I ain't talking about the fish spot. But if you get that in here, at least these guys will fight for a role. What I'm trying to do is get somebody who already been in the National Football League so that when it's time for us to go into the draft, we don't go reaching for an offensive lineman. You guys get what I'm saying? Or y'all picking up what Law Nation is throwing down, right? Pick it up, because I want you guys to use these words as fighting tools. When it's time for when the draft is here, we say, yeah, we still. Now, that doesn't mean that you go out there and go get a Kelvin Banks, right? That doesn't mean that you go out there and grab a Will Campbell or a Josh Simmons. That doesn't mean you go out there and get those boys plus these guys. But you will be less hesitant to go out there and grab those guys when you have a Will Hernandez. Not saying that Will Hernandez is the end-all be-all, right? I'm still mad at him for starting fights with us when we played for the Giants. You know, that year they beat us or what have you. He was all in our players' faces and things like that. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that even if we go get a Will Hernandez, well, let me pull up him on PFF. Let me go find him. Boom. Yeah. Will Hernandez. What I like, and this was 2024, he only had 280 snaps, 2 penalties. And let me go to 2023. This is what I like. Yeah. I think he was hurt last season. He had 1,100 snaps. This is what I like. 1 penalty. Uno penalty. That's what I like right there. Shoot, not a lot of penalties, man. We how many drive killers we had? We would run down there. Yeah, run, Rico. Extensions and all. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Flag on the play. 15-yard penalty. Holding on number whatever. I don't want that. I need for us to be disciplined. And granted, I'm not beating up any of our guys that's here because coaching plays a role. So I got to look at what we did last year. I do. I got to look at what we did last year and take it with a grain of salt because we had Mike Solari, you know, and nothing wrong with Solari, but he was kind of time passing by, you know. So that's how I'm looking at it. So I want guys here, but I want us to make sure that we are making the right and proper moves is all I'm saying. Now, granted, like I said, this guy's 6'7", 327 pounds. That's Tyler Guyton. And I'm praying to God, and I know y'all want y'all to pray to God too, that this offseason, that somehow the infusion of Clayton Adams, Connor Riley, can tap into the mental mindset of this kid and he'd be even better. I kid you guys not, man. You know, when you get a chance to meet Tyler Guyton, I guarantee you not finna walk up to him and say, hey, man, you soft, man. You know, you need to play better, man. You suck. That joker, 6'7", 300, and they being nice to him, 327. But nah, this dude is at least, 340, 350 when you see him in real life. You know, they just try to be nice to him over here. And he's young. He's 22. I read somewhere a man don't get his real body and his brain don't stop developing a little bit until he's 25. So he's still young. Yeah, he's still young. He's a mauler. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what I didn't like is all of these poorest grades, and this is just doggone crazy, man. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 18. 18 penalties. You can knock off 10 penalties and that's still too much. Like 8 penalties, 8 penalties, I'm still mad. The brother had 18 penalties, y'all, out of 668 snaps. And he allowed six sacks. He's rock bottom. Out of the penalties, there was 141 tackles to be qualified for that particular role. He was ranked 140th. Don't you know how horrible you have to be? That you got 139 people ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? So dog, that you're going to have to correct that of qualifying people to enter that particular market. So, and with the sacks allowed, based off, and I love the percentages, based off of the snaps ratio, there's 120 tackles that's ahead of him, so that's not good stuff, baby. So Clayton Adams, as our offensive caller, he's going to be our offensive caller, and Connor Riley, them boys, they got to get to work. They got to get to work. All right, and my guy Tyler Smith, who had a very subpar year, he had 9 penalties himself, but he only allowed 2 sacks, right? And the year prior to that, he had 13 penalties, but on the off wagers of that, he only allowed 1 sack. So I'll deal with that. And then his rookie season, he allowed 13 penalties, so he's keeping with that number 13, and he allowed 6 sacks himself. So that's a good known trend. So when you start to think of it, when you weigh the options and the odds out, Tyler, give them room to grow. Give them room to grow, I meant to say, and then maybe things can really operate in our favor here. But in order for all of this to work, you got to establish some continuity. You can't just be drafting first-round draft picks and moving them here, moving them there, moving them here, moving them there, moving them there, moving them here, moving them here, moving them there. No, you used a first-round draft pick for them. Players that could be impactful in a game, touchdowns, sacks, interceptions type of stuff. So we need skilled players to be in those roles. Now, the reason why I said all of this is because let me see if I can pull up my Instagram. I got to pull it up while we ain't watching. You know, Instagram getting kind of crazy these days. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull up my Instagram. Reason why I say this is because they dog walked us with Clayton Adams' scheme, and even though he'll be the OC, not the offensive line, but I'm thinking that he's quite familiar with these type of things. Paris Johnson, he was the first round. Will Hernandez, journeyman. I can't even say the other guy. Y'all, journeyman. Hal Jelt. I don't know how to say that man's name. But Elijah, I know how to say that name. You know, major prophet or minor prophet. Elijah, you know, journeyman. DJ Humphries, first round draft pick. So they had those guys to rush 222 yards on us. And his scheme was pretty much brilliant. We got to scheme better. We do. We got to figure out ways to scheme better, and I think we can, Cowboy Nation. Somebody said trade Rico Didle. No, he's a free agent. But speaking of free agency, outside of Raheem Mostert, who will be a TEMU guy, right? They have a Aaron Jones and a Raheem, Najee Harris, Jeff Wilson, A.J. Dillon, Nick Chubb. Out of those guys, and Alexander Madison, Javonte Williams, we can go down this list right here. Amir Abdullah, I didn't know he was still, he's 31 too. Boy, time passing by. Samar J. Piran, yeah, he gone. Was that the guy? My guy didn't even dap him up in Kansas City. All right, and Kareem Hunt, you know, I wouldn't want that. Was it Deontay Foreman? You know, we got all of these guys on this list here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, somebody said Rico. Where's Rico at? Where Rico? Rico Dottle, you know, he's 27. Let me see what. Ooh, they finally got his market value up. Let me see what he got as market value. I want to know what his market value is. Oh, I thank them for putting this up there, by the way. Get Nick Chubb and then go into the draft and draft. Woo, my guys. Yeah, give me Nick Chubb. Give me Nick Chubb and then go into the draft and draft two. Go get Nick Chubb and go into the draft and still draft two running backs. That's what I would want to do, you know. Shoot. No way. Are you, where my guy at, you know?
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
6.2 milli. I'll let my guy test the market. Shout out to Rico and them. Are you extending that? You know, are y'all playing around with that? Are y'all doing that? Let me see. Because at the end of the day, let me go with his market value. Aaron Jones. Now, he's a long tooth. He's 30. Which one would be a better deal? Would you rather have Rico at 6.2 or somebody that's about 2-3 years older than Rico and go with Aaron Jones?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see how them knees is with Nick Chubb, you know. I fool around, get Nick Chubb, and we go talk to him with Megan Thee Stallion. Maybe if he can get them Megan knees, he be all right. Oh, yeah. I'll take that risk. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you got to take the risk. 3.3 million. Now, he's long tooth. 7 years in the league, 29. That's when you start looking at that, you know. Would you rather have Nicholas Chubb or Rico in them? And I know, he's Todd Francis, his agent though. Former second round draft pick, 2018. Boy, time flies, baby. We getting old, man. But I'll take the gamble, man. You know, I'll take the gamble And then I try to get him to date Megan Thee Stallion and try to take some some stuff from her knees or something, you know. Yeah, Nick Chubb. I'll take the gamble. Put it like this. For $3.3 million, I get it. I know how y'all feel about injured players. But you can go into the draft and still draft as if though he's not there. You can literally do that. Yeah. For future sponsorship opportunities, you know. Appreciate you. Davies, man, your son turned 15 tomorrow. Good grief. You talking about that kid that was with you? He's about to be 15. Boy, time passes by, man. Yeah. Salute to Davies' son who's about to be 15. And happy birthday to him. That's the website for sponsorship opportunities. Check out Spot Rack. I'm going to have to learn how to say that name correctly, though. Is it Spot Track or Spot Rack? You know, it's one of them. But y'all check out that link right there. It's in the chat area. All right, so all I'm saying is somebody said A.J. Dillon. Now, if you pick up A.J. Dillon, you looking at him to do only one thing. Not two, not three, but not four, but one thing. You're looking at him to do, let me see what his market value is. And let me see if it's too pricey. Because the Quadzilla, you're looking at that brother to do one thing. Oh, yeah, for $2 million, you can find that in the couch. Yeah, you can find that money. Oh, we got a super chat. Everything pauses. We got our first super chat of the day, JKC. States that law, I believe that the Cowboys are trading down from the 12th, no matter who is there, because they need the draft capital. If they fall back to 20s, then they can go get an extra third or fourth rounder. Bro, I appreciate your support. But in the words of days of future past, Charles Xavier, before he was in the wheelchair, he said, I don't want your future. You know, I don't want that. Law, do you have any resources to that? Law, do you have any true meanings to this? I do. JCK, here's my true meanings to this. What year was Michael Parsons drafted? Can somebody put that in the chat? Oh, 2021, right? The 11th pick was originally the Giants. The Giants had the same philosophy, JCK, and they traded back up out of that 11th pick. To make a longer story short, they already talked to Parsons and they said, hey, if you dare, we grabbing you. They traded away from the pick and they went and got a Kadarius Toney. You know, they went for the mystery box. Just grab the best player available. There should be no rhyme or reasons of why we should move out of the top 12 or the top 15 into our 20s to get extra third and fourth guys, you know, and our track record with the third and the fourth round draft picks as of lately, it haven't been like it's been ice cream. You know what I'm saying? You know, it haven't been a splendid one is what I'm getting at. So, yeah, I wouldn't trade out of that. I would just go with the pick. And, hey, thank God for the Giants for doing that, by the way. Can you imagine Parsons terrorizing us for these last 3 or 4 years? I would have hated that, you know. But neither here nor there. And Kadarius Toney still in trouble, right? Kadarius Toney, you know. But, and, hey, Kadarius Toney, boy, the Chiefs needed Kadarius Toney a couple of weeks ago, right? They needed them at the damn Super Bowl. They needed him for a kickoff return. Boy, but I tell you, I just don't want this particular team to get too cute. Now, trading back from the 12th to the 13th, maybe to the 14th, yeah, maybe I would deal with that. But I cannot deal, or I cannot hang out with the fact that you trade away from the 12th and move all the way back to the 20th, you know. But with neither here nor there, Team BPA. And technically, I don't trust my boys trading up. I don't trust them. I'm snake bitten. I'm snake bitten by the Cowboys. I'm Brandon Carr by the Cowboys a little bit when they trade up. I'm Brandon Carr by the Cowboys. Who's old enough to remember Mo Claiborne? We traded up to get him, you know. We passed up on Luke Kuechly. We passed up on Stephon Gilmore, and he's still playing. Yeah. But, you know, Chubb didn't do S for my fantasy team last year. Yeah, I think Chubb got hurt, man, and it was just Chubb been in a bear. Eagles fans, can y'all pause? Can y'all pause for a second? And I'm just talking to my people. I'm talking to my people. Can I just talk to my people right now? I don't want y'all dropping your bird droppings over here. Just my Cowboys people right now. We just having a personal conversation. What if Chubb could be our Saquon, you know? He stayed hurt over there in Cleveland, and then he comes over here to the Dallas Cowboys with the silver and the blue and the star on the side of the helmet. And he can be our version of a Saquon, you know? Yeah, I'm just talking to I'm having a conversation with my people. So Eagles, I'm not here for y'all to chime in and to say and to sully and denigrate us, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just having a conversation with our people. You scoop him up. And you scoop him up for dog water, right? For $3.3 million, and he could be our version of what the Eagles did last year. This is supposed to be a copycat league. And I'm not saying that Nicholas Chubb and Saquon Barkley is the same people. I'm not saying that. I'm not inquiring that. But what I'm saying is, for God Almighty, this could be a situation that not normally these type of things falls into your laps like that. Who knows? And when you have a perfect healthy versions of that, you getting a guy that can really run. Yeah. He been hurt for the last 2 seasons. And he's older. He's a little bit older than Saquon still, you know. But what I'm trying to do is, I'm just trying, you know. Oh, jeez. Something wrong with my doggone, something wrong with my, Why is it not letting me know when my my alert's not coming through? Come on, alerts. Y'all supposed to be coming through here. It ain't giving me no notifications. My alert stopped working. But JCK, I caught it. It blew up on my end, but it's not sounding off for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my alerts, but I can see it. It states here, I don't know what's going on. Pop up. All right. I'm just going to read it out anyway. Law, the Cowboys are not going to do anything in free agency. Therefore, they will be needing draft capital. They will move back. They have too many needs. So, and JCK, you 1,000,000% right with that. Far as, do we have a lot of needs? That's why we are banging on the table now to get in front of this. Yeah. We are banging on the table so that the Cowboys can change the way they've been working and operating. Alerts not working. Alerts not alerting. Yeah, that's crazy. I see that alert was working. Why these dang on alerts not working? But neither here nor there, JCK. I 1,000,000% agree with some of that, but I don't agree with all of that. If that makes any sense to you all, right? Yeah. But let me try one more thing. Y'all okay? Let me try to do some build up moments right here with my stream. You know, I don't know what streams they so hurt that they not even working. You know what I'm saying? They said, man, we ain't working no more, man. We tired of you, Law. We tired of you going live, even when the Cowboys shouldn't be in it anymore. You know, you putting too much work on us, man. It's supposed to be making all type of noise. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be making some type of noise. It ain't even working.
Kevin, $24. This is a test super chat message.
Well, it ain't alerting. Alert ain't alerting. You know, we need to hear something when people saying they hard-earned money in. Law is the Illuminatiist, you know. Yeah. All right, so with that being said, where's the drops? Yeah, I don't know where it happened, man. You know, man, it just it's anti-working today, man. They on strike, man. I guess my alerts was a DEI situation, and they done eyed themselves up out of here. Diverse equity, you know, come on, man. All right, but you know, who else y'all want me to look at? Jeff Wilson, I'm not too fond of him. I'm very fond of Nick Chubb, though. You know, I really would take a good look at Nick Chubb. It wouldn't be no element of surprise that all of a sudden, you know, I can literally see this. Breaking news. The Philadelphia Eagles now signed Nick Chubb to a 3-year contract for $1.2 million. He will be paired up with Saquon Barkley. Oh, my gosh, man. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't even be surprised. And then we talking about, yeah, man, Chubb washed, Chubb terrible. And then Chubb just ran 3 touchdowns on us, him and Saquon. Ah, Lord, come on with it.
Y'all killing me with this.
That literally probably what can happen, man. Let's go to another area of need. What y'all want me to look up, running backs or linebackers? You know, which one we want to look at? Yeah. Running backs or wide receivers, I meant to say. Wide receivers or linebackers. Let's look at, wide receivers. Let's look at wide receivers and see who we got over here in the market. Whew. All right. This is your wide receiver market here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll stick to the offensive side, then we'll switch over to the defensive side, scoop over there. We'll scoop over to the – and cornerbacks is another – ooh. We would do the wide receiver, and then we would do the CBs, cornerbacks, not safeties, but cornerbacks. And then we do the linebackers. But I truly believe that our CBs, our cornerbacks, is a very, very much. We need more cornerbacks than we need a linebacker. Yeah. You can live with Damone Clark messing up on the play, but you can't live with another year of us going out there with an Andre Booth and thinking that we supposed to win something. No. We don't need that. Let's look at these wideouts. Stephon Diggs, I like him. I like what he brings to the table. But at 31.5, still coming off of the ACL. But, Law, you just said you didn't want Nick, but this is a different situation. This is, let me see what his, let me see if we go right here. Let me clear out some of my windows right here. Let me see how much his market value will be, though. No.
Thief! Stop! Thief! Come back, thief!
Michael.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Nah. No way. That is some that right there. I like Stephon Diggs. Don't get me wrong. I like him. But nah, not at that though.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. I'm definitely. Michael Irvin accent is crazy as all get out, man. Let's look at T Higgins, man. I'll for Stephon Diggs. I'm pulling a damn. I'm pulling a Stephen Jones on y'all, man. I'm agreeing with Stephen Jones. I'm pulling. My nuts are babies on these right here. My nuts are like strawberries right now, you know, or raisins. I got raisin nuts over here because ain't no way that I'm doing that. No, I can't take that risk. No way. And and the women won't be safe over here in Dallas. That joker a player, boy. Hey, man, what happened to Stephon and Trayvon? They put them two in the same place at the same time. The women won't be safe in Dallas. Yeah, hide your kids. You know, hide your wives and hide your... Oh, my God. They going to make some kids. Don't hide them. They going to make them. All right, Charlie G with the support. I don't know what happened to my alerts. Charlie G says the Cowboys needs a running back 1, a wide receiver 2, defensive tackle 3, a linebacker 4. Oh, these are items that we are needing. Wide receiver. We need a wide receiver 1. No. Needs. This is your order, Charlie J? Are these your orders? You know, first we need a running back, a wide receiver, defensive tackle, linebackers, cornerbacks. They need to attack the free agents with needs, not wants. Charlie G, man, I appreciate you, Charlie G. And are you Uncle Charles, Charlie G? Because, you know.
Damn!
You right. Where my button at?
Sacrifice, don't give up the fight. Everything will be all right on any given Sunday, yeah.
Yep. That's what I will agree with you, man. Yeah. Here's what I want. I want a wide receiver in this particular free agency who understands wide receiver 1 responsibility. I don't need a wide receiver 3 or wide receiver 4 here. I don't want that. We got plenty of those guys. I want a guy that's so hungry that when he looks in the mirror, he sees wide receiver 1. But let's look at T. Higgs, man, and see what he got over here. Far as he's a Joe Burrows deal now. No. Let the Cincinnati figure that out. You know. Nah. Let Cincinnati and them. Let them figure that out. 25.4. Nah. And they basing his contract off of his age. They putting him in the bracket tiers of A.J. Brown, Amon Ross, St. Brown, Justin Jefferson, and Brandon Ayuk. I take back what I said. You know, T. Higgins, hell, nah. You know, Mike, where you at, Mike? When I need you, dog, where you at?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I'm out, man. I get if it's a choice between T. Higgins, go ahead and let me get Stephon for 13. Then I'm just messing with y'all. All right, so Keenan Allen 32, no. Amari Cooper at 30, and Amari Cooper's still younger than Stephon. That's crazy. Let's see what he's at on the market though. Let's see what Amari Cooper is. Nah.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Not even for Chris Godwin. No. Somebody said look up Deontay Jackson. Let's see what he's at. I like the update. They gave us the market values of these guys. Now, they cut him. They brought him back. They cut him for $3.6 million. I'm looking for this. Look, I'm Stephen Jones right now, y'all. I'm Steven and them right now with these wide receivers. Say whatever you want, man. I'm Stephen Jones in it, right here. Yeah. 14 million is crazy work for Amari Cooper. I would have kept Amari Cooper at whatever rate we had, and then we'd have been able to work things out. But now that we could probably stretch some things out. But APY wise, 3.6. I can work with this. I can work with 3.6. All right, we're gonna look at the DBs. I'm gonna go look at one more wide receiver. Not Brandon Cooks. What? I'm just looking for dog water. Brandon Cooks should be free. 5.2. All right. One more wide receiver. One more. It got to be a wide receiver in here. Let me go by age. I usually like Terrence Marshall. LSU boy, Shout out to T. Marshall. Tutu Atwell. What is it? He a little speedster. Go get the tutus out there. Charlie G states that, and I'm so mad at my my alerts are not coming through. But we managing. Dallas used to plug any play during those 12-5 Cowboys seasons are in rebuild mode. They are in need of a dog at offensive line. They are in need at defensive tackle. Okay. All right, so y'all extending the show. We're at the top of the hour. Do me a huge favor, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button, share this content if y'all want me to continue to go with this. And I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Charlie G. Cowboys are here's the thing. When we was going 12-5, there was a window. There was a window of opportunity with 2021, 2022, and 2023. That window allowed other teams that's aggressively with building their team to catch up, and not just catch up, to also lift up a Lombardi trophy, right? So, and then the Washington team, we got to understand, anybody that we're saying no to, they can say yes. They got $90 million. On the flip side, as crazy as this sound, the Eagles and all of their expenditures, they still have more money than us. So we're going to have to roll up our sleeves and do some financial gymnastics, and we're going to have to find a way that we can find a veteran dog out here as a running back, wide receiver for these needed holes. We got to. The wide receiver market is trash law. I feel you, fam. Let's look at one more wide receiver. One more wide receiver. There got to be, name me, y'all, a wide receiver that would fit well with the Cowboys system. But the problem is that he's been in the wrong system. And if here, he will be able to do wonders. Name me that wide receiver, y'all. Because I just need, and of course, we don't know the system that we're going to run, but it's going to be a run and heavy system. But name me that wide receiver. Somebody going to say, watch, Mingo, right? But if y'all can name me that wide receiver, we'll look him up before we go over to the defensive side of the coins. Yeah. I need to find that one wide receiver, and I prefer a free agent guy, because I don't want to trade and all of this stuff, because I don't think that the Cowboys are willing to trade, even though Cooper Kupp is a situation there. But I think ultimately, the LA team lost leverage outside of Garrett Wilson. Yeah, Garrett Wilson, he'll be the only guy I trade for. But I think that the LA lost leverage because of the fact that they already announced that they would be willing to eat half of the money. And on top of that, he could be one of those cuts that they're looking, but they're trying to get something back in return, right? So salary cap doesn't matter. Only to the Cowboys is from Charlie G, and my dog,
He ain't lying.
You ain't lying at all. Salary cap don't matter. DJ Chark, Christian Kurt, Max Emili. Boy, both of those my guys too. I can't find. Let me see. Are they free agent guys? Outside of Garrett Wilson, to trade for and to do some roster gymnastics for, I agree. But I don't think Christian DJ Chark is a. Yeah. How old is he? He's 28. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think y'all like DJ. That's a Cowboys type of move. That's a cup of coffee. Former second round, and he's a Todd France guy. Maybe he don't want to go to the Cowboys, but he's 28. He's still. I think he's better than Jalen Brooks. Yeah. But he's a hurt guy. Let me see what he been doing. He haven't played in 2 years. Well, no. He didn't play last year. Carolina, okay. 525 yards, 5 tubs. You can't. Hey. Detroit, 500 yards, 3 tubs. Yeah. Shoot for that dog water. I'm looking for some dog water, man. Somebody that can really flip it, for us. Yeah, y'all better lay off my guy. You know what I'm saying? You better lay off of him. Yeah. Yeah, so that would be great. At that rate there, you can't get mad at that. Okay. Pulled up Rico again. Rico Suave. All right, so we are here. Let me clear out some of these windows. Wow. Chris Godwin, boy. I just hope, you know what I hope? That some of these teams with all of that money, that they go spend all of that money on the wrong guys. I hope that they don't know what they spending their money on, That's what I hope for the Washington team, that they absolutely go spend all of that money on the wrong guys. That's what we hoping for, Yeah. All right, so we back to the original list here. Good. Cowboys for life, not for short, baby. He states here with a super chat, and I don't know what's going on with my alerts, but I'm mad. But we gonna get it going the best way possible. States here, Cowboys for life 1906 YouTube channel. Appreciate y'all, man. Check out Cowboys for life 1906. YouTube channel, man. Come on, shout out to all of the 06 in the house, man. You alpha over there, 1906. All the alphas over there, man. 06. Yes, indeed. But appreciate you, man. Y'all said we're going to look at cornerbacks next, right? Let's look at the cornerbacks, man. I think that's a very most low-key area that we need to look at and we need to play around at is these CBs, all right? Wow. Tutu is available, so we should go get Tutu in them. Take a look at Tutu. Yeah. Deontay Johnson, we just looked at him, bro. He's about $3-point-something million. I think it's still up, 3.6. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to these DBs right here. first qualifier is we're looking at age of the player and market value. Normally, we're looking at it from these particular aspects of it. Got Clayton Davis, Shavarius Ward, DJ Reed. I think DJ Reed is a guy that we probably could take a look at. They say that he's he's $14.7 million. That will be his that will break down his contract to basically a 4-year, $58 million deal if he goes with that particular market value. He's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32-ish. Let me keep looking right quick. You pay for what you get now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, look, Eagles fans out there. They can be like, well, y'all got Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean over there, Billie Jean cousin, and you still got Darius Slay, So y'all got the youth mixed in with y'all, so y'all don't have to worry about the money aspect. All right. So Byron Murphy, he's 27. He's a guy that we can take a look at. And baby. No, all right, let me keep moving. Because that contract, 4-year, $88 million, they ain't finna. Cowboys are not finna pay no outside kid that much money. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. They ain't gonna pay their own outside kids. Oops. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shout out to all of the Qs. Boy, we got the Greek going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Turk says, roll to the Qs. Omega Sci-Fi till I die. Come on with them. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got the Q dogs in there, man. Now where the Noops at? Where the Zetas? Y'all come on, swing on through here. And the AKAs, man. Look, let's get the whole Divine Nine up in here, man. Come on with it. All right, yeah. The whole Divine Nine. But when I held that 9, all I can see was my mama's eyes. Come on with it. All right. Shout out to the Deltas, man. Get all of the Greeks up in here. Yep. Razul Douglas. We need somebody. Jeff Okuda could be Grand Prairie Zone right down the street. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. A 2-year contract for $10 million? Yes. I don't even have to look. He's 26. I mean, Ohio State. Yeah. I'll be on the phone with Kevin Connell, Robert Brown, and we'll try to bring him in for a cup of coffee. This right here would be a great situation for all of us, man. Jeff Barbecue Chicken. Come on now, Law. Jalen Battles. Come on, man. He got to get coached up. He's been a hurt guy too, though. But he played 77 snaps. It's only a spoonful. Atlanta had him. Boy, they've been tossing this guy around. Like he been to the Diddy camp. Well, Kuda, he's got 5 years of experience, man. I'll bring him in for a cup of coffee. With the intentions, y'all. Here's what you got to do with Okuda. What we got to do with Okuda, man? I ain't talking about what you do is with Jeff, because he's better than Booth. He's better than Andre Booth. No offense to Clemson and all of them people that's rooting for Booth, but he's better than Booth. Never trust Ohio State corners. Oh, he's a bust. That's why you bring him in. You work down from the $5 million contract. $5 million. You say, all right, I got 2.5. You start with 2.5. That's what you do with Jeff Okudah, and then you put in the fact that you this is what you're selling. This is what you're selling with Jeff Okudah. He's Texas made. He's from Grand Prairie. We said idea, look, you want to be back at home with mom and them's, you know, and we want to bring in 2.5. Because if you go play elsewhere, you're going to end up spending that money that you try to make. You'll save that money here. Your kin folks, they get to go to 8 games a year. Yeah. And we know you love the Cowboys. That's what you do with him, and then you work with him. Don't start off at 5.0. No. You a hurt guy last year, and then they've been tossing you around. I ain't talking about a salad. They've been tossing you, bro. So what's going to happen here, bro? You can come back over here with the Dallas Cowboys and put on for your city. Yeah. All right, let me see who else y'all say look at. Mike Hughes, Christian Fulton. This is a guy, 25. Ashanti Samuel. This will be a 4-year, $45 million contract, $11.5 million. You say, hey man, he's only 25, y'all. Florida State kid. Let's figure out a way. Hey, man, we could have been had you here, but we decided to go get what's that dude named Kelvin Joseph, and we made a mistake, bro. But we gonna bring you in. We gonna bring you in for y'all killing me with the toss. We bring him in for a cup of coffee. No. You bring in Ashanti Samuel Jr. with real intentions, dog. You bring him in with real intentions. Christian Fulton is always always on the Cowboys radar. I'll definitely take a look at Christian Fulton's stats. Dante Jackson or C.J. Henderson. Man, I like Jackson a little bit better. I like Henderson Chicken, though. You know, Henderson Chicken down here in Dallas. Boy, y'all should have been told me about Henderson Chicken. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull him up, though. Appreciate you for your support, Kevin. Let's pull him up. They don't have a market value for him. They don't have a market value for him. So I got to go to the long route. 29, Louisiana State. Yeah, let's go with my stat line for your mind. Let's go right here. Shoot, Nate said I had 5 INTs last year. Shoot, we needed them. Got hurt. Whatever his market value is at the age of 29, I would take a look at him. Yeah. I have to get familiar with his game, though. I think that he was very sticky at Carolina those years. I think he was really good first following years there. But, 5 INTs, you know. Yeah. Ashanti, unrestricted, he can choose whatever. Okay, wow. That would be dope, man. Is that which one? See, this is a high-end value, right? High-end TEMU. Jeff Okuda would be TEMU. He'd be a TEMU. He'd be TEMU boys, you know. All right. And you said somebody else, Christian. I see y'all love those LSU corners, but C.J. Henderson. Let me see what he did last year. He was on the damn Steelers too. Yeah, got him for one. Well, I do that 1 year, $1.1 million. I do a 1 year, $1.1 million contract with him. Let's see what he did. Absolutely. Nathan, he didn't play a snap. He didn't play a meaningful snap since 2022. So he's still in right now. He'll be a TEMU deal. I bring him in for a TEMU deal. Hell yeah. He got long, he's lengthy, he's only 26. He can't be as bad as Booth, though. I promise y'all he ain't as bad as Booth, man. Come on. Where Fulton is at? Kinder Fuller, Fulton. There you go. I can tell when I get my LSU boys in here. Boy, y'all but everybody, y'all be loving them LSU boys, you know. Speaking of that, man, we supposed to do this. If you somehow watching and you driving and you drinking some good hot coffee and somebody swerve a little bit and got you in your lap and you swerve a little bit too, and all of a sudden some bad things happen. And that's all I'm saying. Some bad things happen, but they end up running back into you. You got to call these guys.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
Yes, that's 214 or 817, and all of the threes your heart can dial. And if you can't dial those numbers there, be sure to check out frankelfirm.com. And with that being said, there's also, these guys got over a combined of 100 years of experiences. That's a lot. That's a lot. And they won't take advantages of you like the insurance companies or Diddy, allegedly. But they will take care of you, you know what I'm saying? And they are right here in the hearts of Dallas. Be sure to check out Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. And speaking of an injury, this could be an injured mindset to have. My guy Jordan Lewis is on a $2.3 million. That's a TEMU sale for real, for real. He's only 29 years of age. And it could be a situation that the Cowboys can take a real good situation to go grab him. Oh, he's already here. Okay, yeah. I'll bring him back. For $2.3 million, there will be the floor where I'm bringing him back at. But if his team wants $3 to $4 million, I would not be mad at it. But a 2-year contract for $4.5 million, you can stretch that out. Yeah, I'm bringing him back. I don't care what most people are saying, but he is a guy that the Cowboys need to consider. All right, so basically we looked at majority of all of these guys. And I forgot to look at his stats. Christian Fulton, let's see what he did the previous year. 1 INT, played 760 snaps. He's young, I guess that's what you're looking at, far as 39 solos, 12 tackles. He's young, that's what you're looking at. He's only 26. But for his market value at 3.4, that means you give him a 2-year deal for 6.8. Yeah, I'll bring him in. You know, he's better than Andre Booth. I'm beating up Booth. Why? Booth, people going to be reaching out to me like, hey, man, what's going on? You hurting our guy right here. I thought you liked him, you know. But let's go to, y'all said defensive tackle, right? Or was it linebackers we supposed to be looking at? DeAndre Prince. Who is that? Who's Prince? I don't know him, bro. I don't know him. What's his stats and everything? Who is that? Who is him? I'm looking him up, bro. I'm looking him up. I don't know who he is, but appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Come on with it. Shoot.
Take the money out!
All the Qs got money over there, man. Y'all got all that money over there, man. You know, all right. Don't know who he is, bro. Unless he a draft. You just messing with him, you know. Okay. You just joking. Okay. All right, appreciate you. Charlie J.
Take the money out!
Keenan Allen, Aaron Jones, Kevin Givens, defensive tackle, Ashante Samuels Jr., all right, Jordan Powell, Will Hernandez, Dre Greenlaw. Yeah, shout out to the Laws. Okay. Oh, he's from Ole Miss. He's not even, okay, I feel you, fam. Appreciate you. And I like that lineup, though, bro, Charlie G. I appreciate you for your support. Yeah. Let's go with Samson with the super chat.
Take the money out!
Boy, my alert's on strike over here. Karen Lacey should be a sleeper wide receiver from the LSU. Legal problems is getting hashed out. Undrafted, right? These LSU kids, I thought he had one more year. I'm gonna see, man. Cause that Lacey situation, man. Oh, buddy, yeah. So, yeah, it was a Frenkel.
Unlimited cloud recordings. Advanced streaming features.
Yeah.
Effortlessly multi-stream with Restream's native integrations, including OBS.
Breaking news. In that breaking news, former LSU football standout Kyron Lacey's attorney responding to charges of negligent homicide after a deadly crash in Lafourche Parish. Hello and welcome to 9 News at 5:30. I'm Dion Guillory. Lacey's defense attorney delivering a statement to WAFB in just the last couple of hours saying, quote, the collision that resulted in the death of Mr. Herman was not caused by Mr. Lacey's actions. The accident occurred directly in front of him when a second vehicle in the oncoming lane crossed the center line and collided with Mr. Herman's vehicle. It is crucial to emphasize that Mr. Lacey did not cause or contribute to the crash, end quote. Now, this statement comes after Louisiana State Police issued an arrest warrant for Lacey back on January 10th for that crash that resulted in the death of 78-year-old Herman Hall. Lacey turned himself in and was booked into the Lafourche Parish Correctional Complex 2 days later. He was then released after posting bail.
Unlimited cloud recordings.
That's some good developing news. Let's do a moment of silence to those who lost their lives in that. Amen. So, because I always got to be respectful to those, who, go through those type of situations, man. And that's any of us, man. We know no one knows the day nor the hour. We just trying to go to a place, and someone can T-bone you and jump a curb or all of that stuff. And you could be put into those type of situations. Lacey by far is a dog. I was looking at his tape. Because a third of the people that watch this channel are LSU fans for some strange reasons, But shout out to the LSU boys, And I grew up 80 miles from LSU, so we went to Upward Bounds. That was a summer program that we used to go to. There's only one team that could pick up Lacy, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. There's only one team that got the gonads to make that type of movement, will be the Dallas Cowboys. And a Lacy, CeeDee Lamb administrations will be nice. I'm not going to reject that ideology. But legally, with someone losing their lives and stuff like that, that could be a situation. I didn't know he was coming. I thought he had one more year. But on the Raiders, yeah, the Raiders too. The Raiders will be another team. But I think Raiders are kind of like changing now that Tom Brady got his hands on it. But the Cowboys is the only team that would take that risk and also can avoid the blowback, but still get talked about taking the risk. And I wouldn't be mad at them for doing it, believe it or not. I'm trying to win at all costs, you know. I'm trying to win at all costs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, Law, you sneaky. Yeah, I'm sneaky at all costs. I hate losing. So, yeah, get Lacy as an undrafted guy like they did La'el Collins. Yeah. Salute, Law. Life is good. Looking forward to the free agent madness. Let's go, DC for life. Let's go.
Take the money out, all of it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Appreciate y'all.
My time now. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Nah, Jerry liked that, you know. Let's go to the defensive side again. We were looking at defensive tackles, right? And I appreciate all of y'all's support. I think we're supposed to look at linebackers, but here's how I look at it. Here's how I look at it. Defensive tackles, linebackers, safeties. You want to build that foundation better so that the linebackers can shoot and navigate through there and get to the quarterback or go to hook to sideline to get to the running back. So I'm always, if there's a chance for or a scenario for me to get the fat boys, in the words of MJ, fat boys, give me that fat boy that can give me some work action, though. I don't know what Ray Lewis would look like without Sam Adams. A Saragusa kid, too. You know, may he rest in peace. Then they went and got a Haloti Nada, you know. And Ray was cool, but he was an undersized linebacker. So he needed somebody to clean out them trenches, you know. So that's how I'm looking at it, you know. And Ray Lewis, shoot. I forgot him coming out of the draft. Boy, they say he just stabbed and killed some folks. But there's a whole nother subject line to what happened to Karen Lacy. But I think that you got to have some big boys up front. And Sam Adams, he wasn't no small guy. Yeah, that brother looked like he ate another brother, you know. Pause. He looked like he was the size of two brothers, you know. So that's how I'm looking at it. So, yeah, let's look at this list right here. And I hope you guys can follow along with me. Baby, come on with it. All right, so let's let's look at these big boys, man. We can look at the TEMU boys. BJ Hill, I don't think he's a TEMU guy, but he's 29. Let's see what they got here. Yeah. A 2-year, 18 milli. Let's do that. Fat boy, he may not have a lot of productions, but it is what it is. We're looking at 3 sacks. That's already trumps what we seen from our big boys. Yeah. Come on with it, you know. 5 sacks in 2023. I thought the Cincinnati didn't have good defenses. Come on with it. Give me that guy. All right, DJ Jones, he's 30. I know my guy been on this track line. My guy is AOC. He been on this. Okay. Come on, Jones. Where you at? You killing me, Jones. Mississippi, DJ Jones. Hey, the Jones we want. We want Chris Jones, not this DJ Jones, but give me this. Kmart's boys. 11.2. He's only 30. At least he ain't 35, 37, like Linville Joseph. I think he's good for at least 2-3 years, DJ. Let's see what he did for our stat line. 1 sack, 2 sacks. He'll give you about 1 or 2. But what you're looking at is out of a DJ Jones and them. Let's pull him up. What you're looking for out of DJ is for him to do just that. He's 6 foot, 305. He had some terrible snaps last season. He didn't do much, okay. But you're looking for somebody to get upfield, right? You're looking for that. So you can't dismiss that, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let's go get Big X to plug. Let's go get him. Appreciate y'all's support. Let's go here. Sebastian. Y'all better get off of Ross and TJ Maxx and Marshalls. 29. Let's go get Big X to plug. Put him in up there. Yeah, man. You fool around and make sure I got all of this. Okay, hold on. All right, let me. Well, I got like all type of messages hit me up. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. There's my guy, Ken Law. He's only 27. Come on, Ken Law. Let me see what Ken Law been doing. I hated when the 49ers drafted him. They ain't do nothing with him. He stayed hurt a little bit. They don't have a market value out for him. Yeah. Give me Ken Laws. I see something. Yeah, give me Ken Laws in them, man. Give me the Ken Law, boy. Give me all of the laws. Give me Green Law and Ken Law. And yeah. Give me Ken Law, baby. I'm seeing something. I guarantee you the Niners will want him back. Yeah. I'm seeing something. Give me Ken Laws, man. They was talking bad about you. You only 26, 27. He had 5 sacks last season, 2 forced fumbles. Change of scenery did something good for him, 7 assists. But what I was telling Twin this right here is that, the season before he had 4 sacks, 4 assists. And I was saying, like, from an interior play, he could have had a terrible slow start because he was a first-round draft pick. He had got hurt. He was first-round draft pick in 2020, right? And even in his first year, he had 2 sacks. He got hurt, and then he had 0, and then he had 0. Then they was like, we tired of this Ken Law. Let's see what he do. In the contract year, he developed 4 sacks, and then they got rid of him. And they've been looking for an interior guy. Let me tell y'all something. Interior players, he's at his prime now. The brother's at his prime. 4 or 5, he may give you 8 to 10 sacks next season. And White Cotton had his hands on him. White Cotton. Yeah. Go pick up Kinlaw for me. Go pick up Kinlaw. Yeah, I'm willing to tell y'all that Kinlaw, if you turn on the tape, 6'5", 315 pounds. Yeah, give me that. And he's young. Come on down to Dallas. And he know White Cotton in them. Yeah, you put him inside. Shoot. I think that Law is doing this number. He ain't doing this number. Yeah, you bring him in. 5 sacks. Got 5 on it, you know. So, hey, give me him. You know, give me Ken Laws, and we'll work out the rest from there, you know. I think that he'll fit right on well with this particular team. You talking about Sam Williams. You talking about Parsons. You talking about Marshawn Nealon. You talking about Mears Learfowl. I meant to say Mears Fowl. Mears Learfowl. You got all of those things. Now you're working on this, the interior. Then you can work on your second level, which is your linebackers, you know. But they all part of the front 7. I'm trying to bring in a kid that's hungry. And if he's out there on the open market, let's do it, man. Let's get it. Shoot. In the words, you know, Parsons, where he at?
Let's go, man! Let's go!
Yeah. Yeah. And then Lawson is coming back. All of the Laws, man. It'll be a team of Laws. Do they have a DB named Law out there somewhere? Yeah, shoot. Yeah. Ken Law, D Law. Yeah. Give me Ken Law over the D Law. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
This is where we hold the
D Law listen to this like, man, Law, I ain't messing with you no more, man. You know, you talking bad about me, dog. You know. Tillery, he was pretty good. Who we got? John Jenkins, he 35. He's still playing, God, dog. Linville Joseph, 36. I just want to be curious what his damn market value is. Oh, y'all can't see my screen, huh? Hold on. Dog, boy. What is, brother? Where you at? Boom, 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 boom. Linville Joseph. You get them for $2, man. They got $2 up here. All right, so shout out to Linville Joseph. Somebody told me look at Kevin Givens. They don't have a market value for him, though. Let me see what he did. Was that the guy y'all told me look up, or someone else? But overall, I'm building this team. I'm going to make a real video on the reason why we should go get Kinlaw. Nah, we ain't getting Givens. Nah, we ain't getting him. That joker, dog water. He the reason why the 49ers should keep him. 49ers, y'all keep that kid right there. They thought they were getting Kevin Green. They're getting Kevin Givens. Look at that right here. Run defense, 38. Yeah. I want them to continue to have him. Yeah, keep Givens. 49ers, y'all keep Givens over there. Yeah, sign him to a 10-year contract. Boy, Maurice Hurst still is in the league. Man, that's crazy. That's wild. Let's look at these linebackers right quick since we pressed for time. Good. Nobody called in, so we don't have to do the phone lines. All right. And linebacker. Let's go. Linebacker. Boom. Pulling up linebackers now. Return of the Hassan Reddick, Matthew Judon, Preston Smith. They just released him, right? Levante David. Ooh, wait. Boy, they got some long teeth over here, baby. Dre Greenlaw, come on, baby. Let's see where he at. Come on, don't hurt me now. Don't hurt me.
Let's go, man!
Let's do it. Let's do it. We need this. 6.7. All right. Let's do it. I'd do that. I'd do it. When healthy, he's a 120 tackle guy. What I'm getting from him is mindset, mentality. And then, you know, Jerry needs to rub some elbows there, man. And he's from Arkansas, man. Do it, man. Shoot. Come on with it. Yeah, yeah. That's my linebacker one. If we don't be aggressive with it, we'll be seeing him twice a year. Because the Washington team, they ain't worried about nothing, man. Let me see if I can pull this up. The Washington team ain't worried about nothing, man. Yo. Let's see. Look what we up against. 75 million, 119 million, 92 million. Cards with 71 million. Look, if we don't look, all of this stuff, this whole show could be in vain if we don't fool around and move some money around. This whole show will be in vain. Is my living in vain? Yeah, this would be the whole show. This would be the whole show in vain because the damn 49ers got $44 million. The Lions, you know the Lions, they got 45. They got a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. All right. That's a lot of money, y'all. Bengals got a lot of money. But like I said, the key to all of this will be looking at the free agent list on these teams. Right? We got $2.8 million. We got to restructure poor money and spread it out. The Eagles don't have to do diddly swat. They got $18 million. 18! And they just lifted up a Lombardi trophy. This is who we got to compete against. The season is not over with. That's why I say football is 365. The Giants, they got $43 million. The Commanders, $75 million. Don't y'all know we in the bad shape? That's crazy, man. We can't be comfortable with this. Shift some stuff around. It's just crazy. Like, how is this even possible? You wait too long to do contracts and you find yourself in the red. But with $18 million, you can dance around and do a lot of stuff. And with $43 million, you can do a lot of stuff with that. A lot. And it's 75. It's crazy, man. That's why it's so crazy, y'all. Why we can't just do the right things, man? I could promise y'all, man, it seems as if though we got stars on this team, man. We got players everywhere. Where? Lord, you got to understand they paid Dak Prescott all of that money. They just paid him yesterday. Look, I'm going to tell y'all, $250 million is $250 million. That's how much Trevor Lawrence is making. The difference is of $5 to $6 million. That's not to be that much of a difference of what we're seeing on. The Caps. That's just baffling to me, bro. When you look at one team that know how to wheel and deal and another team that don't know what the hell they doing. Thoughts on JJ sending, okay.
First time that Micah said this, and I'm
Yes, so my first NFL experience was a 30 visit to the New Orleans Saints. And so 2012, when I was coming in as a player, my first visit was here, so it's pretty funny, kind of coming full circle, 13, 14 years later, whatever it is.
What do you remember about that visit?
Joe Lombardi was the quarterback coach. He was the one that was showing me around. Chase Daniel was kind of my host, so to speak. And so it was a fun opportunity just to get to know the NFL and get to know this place. Again, quickly recognized how valuable it was. Yes, so my first NFL
So that is Kellen Moore, the new coach of the New Orleans Saints, speaking. We'll be watching them very closely. We will be paying attention to what they're saying very closely. This guy states that the Cowboys are one off season away from being in the Super Bowl. I normally don't listen to Archo and them, but I haven't heard this, so let me see what they're talking about.
The Cowboys are one Eagles off season away from a Super Bowl. They are one Eagles all season.
That sounds easy.
They were running. No, it's not easy.
Sounds simple.
It's not simple.
No, it sounds simple, though.
It's not. Because you know how.
So let's take how he's done. It don't matter.
It's not easy at all. But that is what they are. They're running back away. Eagles off season. Saquon Barkley. They're linebacker away. Eagles off season. Zach Bond. They're one offensive lineman away. Eagles off season. Mekhi Becton. They're a number 2 wide receiver away. No Eagles off season there. Obviously, they got Jahan Dotson, who contributed in the Super Bowl, but didn't do a ton during the course of the season. The Eagles are they're a defensive tackle away. Jordan Davis or Jalen Carter. The Eagles are one. The Cowboys are one Eagles off season.
That brother Mess, he dropped the ball with that one. But who agreeing with my guy? Who agrees? They got to restructure these contracts. And they got to stop living in the past. We point out Nick Chubb as our running back situation that could happen. It's only $3 million. We pointed out Ken Law. They don't have a market value for him. I think it's going to be around $6 million. You fool around, Cowboy Nation. Get Chubb, Ken Law, Greenlaw. I can dance around in the draft with a DB. We can still go with some ancillary picks as a DB. But all I'm asking for the Cowboys to do is please don't do this to us and say we don't have any money. When financially speaking, you got to just move some money around. I don't give a dog about being in salary cap hell. What are the ramifications and the penalties for being in salary cap hell? What are they? Huh? What are the ramifications and the penalties of being here? So what? Get to the end of the year, don't work, then you cut some people, you trade some stuff off. And re-dip that thing for the next year. That's where you at anyway right now. Saints, Browns, Bills, and Seattle Sea Chickens, Falcons, Dolphins, they're all below us too right now. So what are the penalties? What are the repercussions? Because by the start of the new year, they got to get up. They got to get from up under there too, right? We just care about winning. Think about this. We are a negative $2.9 million, $2.8 million in the hole. From a pocket change situation. Technically, let me break this down to you all. Let me break this down to y'all. Hold on. I'm going to break this down real smoothly. Listen properly. The people that's watching this channel, put a 1 in the chat if you can go to your bank and at least you got $1 in your account. Put a 1 in your chat. Technically speaking. Go down there and put a 1 in the chat if at least you got more than $1 in your account right now in your bank account. Joe, okay, you got $1. Come on with it. Seabass, JV. Humphrey, you got $69. Everybody that put at least a 1 in their account got more money than the Dallas Cowboys right now. All of y'all got at least more money than the Dallas Cowboys right now. All of those ones, y'all technically got more money than the Dallas Cowboys. They are negative $2.8 million. Our competitors got $18 million to spend. Million. All right. So what I want to say here, can any of you guys make any moves right now in your life that by tomorrow you can have $1 million in your account? Just think about it. How hungry do you want? How bad do you want it? All of you guys that's listening right now got more money than the Dallas Cowboys as it relates to their salary cap expenditures. The Cowboys say that they ain't got no money and they can make moves just like this to at least get to $1 million. We don't have that luxury here. If we could, would we take that risk right now, whatever job that you do right now, if you can go from a negative $2 million to a positive end of at least $1 million, you would do it. Legally speaking. Neptown Cowboy, yeah. So when I say the Cowboys are being cheap, all of you guys that put a 1 in your chat, if you could get to just $1 million, you would do it. To better your business, to better your franchise, to better your organization, you would do it right now if you had $1 in your account. For example, my guy JP, who does trucking, the JP Trucking and Credit Services. If he could just like that move some stuff around to get $1 million in his account, he would do it to better his business. He would do it. He would literally do it. He ain't gonna say, oh man, there's too much of a risk. It's not gonna go against your credit report. Flip that stuff around and get that millions of dollars. There's no credit report on this right here. This is make-believe money. There's no, oh, we're gonna put you in some type of confinement. No. Flip the switch. Give us some money, man, so we can go out there and better our business. Take out a loan from the future. The money ain't going nowhere anyhow. And if worse and push comes to shove, we're going to watch an exercise on how the Saints, the Browns, the Bills, and the Seattle Seahawks do with their money. I'm old enough to remember same set of circumstances was on a few teams from last year and the year before that. And the year before that. One of them teams made it to the postseason. I ain't gonna mention their name. I'm gonna have to go find that video. I'm gonna keep that as a teaser. So the Cowboys got the ability to do it. I'm telling y'all, if any of you guys right now had the opportunity to better yourselves for $500,000 and you can do like this, you'll do it right now. $1 million, you'll do it. $2 million, $4 million, $5 million. Come on with it. But that's all the time that I have for this beautiful moment. I got to head on up out of here. I love y'all to the stars and back, Cowboy Nation. Do me a huge favor. Let 100 grand with the plan close us out, man. What's good with you, bro? What's good? I didn't know you had called in. You been sitting here, man. What's good?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Listen. I got a situation here.
Okay.
Here's what it is, right? They care more about the dead cap than they care about the actual cap. That's why they making moves, and they not making moves, and they scared because they worry too much about our dead cap. Didn't want to make moves to spend money to get players. They worried about the dead cap. As far as these other teams don't care nothing about the dead cap.
Right.
So you looking at it from a backward situation. You got to look at it at from a dead cap standpoint, Law.
Okay. Yeah, I was told that even with the Ezekiel Elliott thing. You're right. They looked at his dead money was going to be about I believe $8 to $9 million. That doesn't count against the cap, but it do counts against their personal money. So they're looking at it like if we paying that money. So we looked at it like we paying Zeke $2.5 or $3 million. They looked at it like they paying him $11 million. So let's bring him in and get something out of it. You're right. That was a storyline that was told. Yeah.
That's why they keep saying we don't got no money. We don't got no money because the dead cap comes from where?
Oh yeah, their money. Yeah, it don't come off of the total cap. Yeah, it's out of their money. Stuff that they have to pay towards.
That's why they make the moves they make. That's why they do what they do.
Right.
Because it comes from their pockets.
Big facts.
See, I had to figure out and understand. I get it now. That's why they keep saying we broke. We don't got no money.
Yeah.
Because it's coming from their pockets. As far as you look at these other teams, look at the Eagles' dead cap. Bring up the Eagles' dead cap.
Yeah, but I gotta go, man. But I just wanted to bring it. Yeah.
That's how it is. That's why we do what we do, because they don't want to spend the money from their personal account.
Facts.
So they're really broke, They don't got no money.
The brothers, they ain't got no money.
They don't got no money, because if you look at it, the Cowboys, everybody keeps saying $1 billion this, $1 billion that. How much of that is liquid?
Yeah, not all of it, probably. Shit. we gotta melt it down. Assets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them jokers, them boys upside down. Yeah.
Because other billionaires who got that money, they don't care about the dead cap. The Eagles got like $80 million of dead cap money,
right.
And they keep on spreading the dead cap out. They don't care about the dead cap because they really got money. We always scraping and scrambling and saying we ain't got no money because deep down inside, the Cowboys don't got money.
Facts.
They don't.
Yeah, you're right. hey, nothing. I can't go over the aspect that we are the least spending cash team in the National Football League. But we are the most valued team. So those things don't match. Normally those things match. Like, shoot, you the most valued team, then you doing valuable stuff, But they don't do that here, unfortunately, man. You right on the money with it, man, and it's crazy that we live in this type of predicament,
Exactly.
But man, I appreciate you, bro, man. Thank you. Yeah, man, I gotta run. But yeah, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in. Yeah.
No doubt.
No doubt, man. That's my guy. $100,000, and I see a whole bunch of y'all that jumped off in there, but we had to intervene another date of time there. Chris May, retro game, Grub, and Cowboys. We can afford free agents. Yeah, if you move that money around. Yeah. Liquid asset, how much of it is liquid? But we running around with the Pareto efficiency levels over here. But Cowboy Nation, on my way out, be sure to hit that like button, man. Sharing is caring. I really appreciate all of y'all support. I got a 2:00 meeting that I got to be at my office, and we got to run. I'm like way behind. I didn't even see that time that it already shot up to 1:00, and I got to get on and busy and moving. It's good to be booked and busy, though, by the way. But Cowboy Nation, be sure to hit that like button, share this content. We may, this Saturday, I know you guys are out with your loved ones on this beautiful day. Be sure to be safe. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Mama said there'll be days literally just like this. One of the things that I want to people to know is that the race is not to the swift nor the battle to the mighty. It's to he that endures to the end. And the end would be fighting. You see, a lot of people look at this like this. A lot of people look at it like this. Of what the Eagles did was overnight. It was a plan that way. Strategizing. Not sullying and denigrating their stars, but paying them early, not too late. It was very crafty of them to make sure that they pay their quarterback on time. It's very crafty of them to make sure that they intervene and pay Smitty on time. A.J. Brown on time. Dallas Goedert, It's going to be time to re him up again. It was crafty of them to say, okay, Giants, y'all don't want him. We need him. Right? So it will behoove the Cowboys to do similar things. But you waited to the end of life on Osa's contract. And I'm not finna pull up Osa market value. It's a lot of money. But when you get people that's in positions and roles that don't know what they're doing, it's kind of like you making $1 million to $2 million, maybe $4 million, and you at Walmart trying to get your taxes done from those guys. They wouldn't know what to do, is what I'm getting at. And nothing wrong with Jackson Hewitt, HR and Block, or whatever those peoples are. But at some point, you got to get the professionals to do the professional things. Professional things. That's all I'm getting at. And you got the strategy. There's people that's building the plans and the layouts for the future 10 to 15 to 20 years in advance. There will be some distractions going on. But if you're not part of the Chamber of Commerce, if you're not part of the business functions and visiting and being part of the strong ties with the mayor of your city and rubbing elbows with the councilor or the city council, you wouldn't be advanced or well equipped of the plans or the future that they have for you. I'm only speaking from my economic mindset there. Angie, they been looking for you, Angie. There you go, Angie. There go my girl, Angie.
Let's go, man.
hey, Angie, you gonna have to hit the rewind button, baby. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, Angie, and lose all terror of your mind for it, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stirred personality, if need of poverty, or the famish of fame, or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you all away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty, you will get it. Come on.
Please come home.
What we got?
I got beans and
Bologna.
oh my goodness.
We getting on up out of here. Oh my goodness, man.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Come on, run it up. Yeah, I'll wake up. Come on, we gonna stretch on it.
I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check.
Come on with it.
Tell 'em run it on.
Hey.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch.
Yeah, you gotta stretch it out first, baby. Flex on them, baby.
No drip, this. Tell 'em run it on.
Yeah.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it on. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies.
Oh, okay. Don't zone me. Prayers for Angie Dad.
I need 6 rings like MJ.
Law Nation, baby. Pray for Angie Dad. Come on.
Wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No drip, this. Tell 'em run it on. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But
They turn my alerts off, man. So if you made a donation, come on with it. I need to turn it down a little bit. My bad day. Bama boy.
Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I Call up Niger, he'll come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried.
Getting buried,
It's
baby.
what the devil used to love playing those games.
Come on with
Made
it.
some bad decisions that brought my mama pain.
Not mine. Come
I
on with
made
it.
a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name.
What we do?
I wake up, flex,
Come on.
thumb down, that
Yeah.
no drip, this. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down, that no drip, this. Tell 'em run it up.
Come on.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up.
Until next time, if we offended anyone, charge it to my beard, not my heart. We're going to get on up out of here. The Journeyman, hit that rewind button for your mind. We talked about a lot of stuff healthy about the Cowboys and what we can and what we should and what we want and what we need to do over here. But in actuality, regardless of whether or not the Cowboys move or not, it's still DC for life, not for short. One love, DC for life.